Two things are gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not there yet.
Yeah. It was. I was trying to tell you, but I loved your. I was like, you know what? This is a fantastic subject. I'm not going to do the 30-second thing. I'll just go live because this is brilliant. Like we were chatting about a quote that we heard from Will Smith. It's been a couple of years. When did you hear it? When did you hear it first?
A couple of years ago.
It was a couple of years
before
ago,
we lived here.
Yeah, and I've recently seen it. You know, it's been brought up in videos and Facebooks and YouTubes and TikToks. What's up,
I'm gonna try to find it real quick.
So yeah, Will Smith is talking. He's just a super motivated and focused dude. So I think that's what we're referencing here in regards to the Commodore's great story. But it's good to see you guys. What's up, Michelle Hess? Great to see you. Thank you for joining us. It's Friday in the pictures that I have coming up, but today is Monday, and it's we had a fun week. It's the wrap up.
Here it is.
Uh-oh. You guys ready for this?
You might have more talent than me. You might be smarter than me. You might be sexier than me. You might be all of those things. You got it on me in 9 categories. But if we got on a treadmill together, there's 2 things. You're getting off first, or I'm going to die trying to beat you.
If that is not dedication to a craft, I don't know what is. So I use that as such a motivational thing. Like when I think about that, I'm like, man.
And like watching the interview and watching him say that, like it gave me chills. Like it was like that's powerful.
He said it with so much conviction.
Oh
the
man,
way he said it, his presentation of it was very powerful. What's up? What's up? I always think there's an alligator behind me. I don't know why. Anytime somebody's like, I'm like, there's clearly there's an alligator behind me, and I'm gonna get bit right now.
I keep checking.
What's happening. I see what's going on here. But we were chatting
about
seat.
That's what it was. I mean, it's not as bad as mine.
That's like the fender thing over there. Welcome to the wrap up. We're talking about Will Smith. It's cool stuff.
And noisy seats.
We had Will Smith and noisy seats. But yeah, man, we had a good week. It's the wrap up. We're going to talk about last week. We're going to play a song. We're going to talk about this week. This week is.
Oh yeah, I was going to look at what song we're.
This week is we're heading to the Demeters this Friday. We haven't been back to the Demeters in. When was the last time we were back there? It's been a while. It's been a while. You know, I think it's fantastic.
We weren't there last year, so it had to have been 2019.
Yeah. Oh, well, 2020. It's 2022. Yeah. So 2020, I think we were there late 2020.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was in between.
Us.
There was a little bit of a lull, like right at the end of the year. I think it was toward the end of the year in 2020. I could be 100% wrong. I have no idea, but that's just where the vibe takes me. But we're going to be there this Friday.
You're pretty good at that.
They're whipping up they have a fantastic menu. I'm looking forward to it. It's really good. Normally, now you got no love, right? It's because of the squeak. It's the squeakiness, Matt McIver. That's what the squeakies will get the alligators out. That's pretty much what we're talking about. I'm always afraid of alligators. He was pretty sure the chair was squeaking, and that's what happened. It's like bears, Jim. Now you brought bears.
Oh, here we go.
That's a movie quote right there for Wednesday.
Bears,
Jim. Now you put the entire network in danger. You know that's from?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I definitely know that one.
So yeah, now you got no leg. That's right, baby. So just talking about drive into the weekly wrap up. What we did last week. We had a great wrap up last Monday. Thank you guys for joining us. Let's do the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that one. That one sounds good. So last Monday, chill day, good wrap up. We had Garrett Manning joining us.
G-Bone,
the G-Bizzle. Garrett Manning, a fantastic.
Now you got no legs.
What's up, Matthew Pfeiffer? Fantastic musician. He's multi-skilled. Violin, guitar, drums, sings, writes, harmonizes, plays piano.
Oh yeah.
Been doing it since he was what? 5, 6?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I do kind of the same thing that he does.
Yeah.
Jesus. 24.
No, I'm gonna have to remember what we were talking about. It was the song. Now there's a BPM. You're kind of the same way.
I do kind of the same thing that he does. Is like he'll take the base of a song.
Yeah.
And just add.
Yeah.
All kinds of decorations.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And sounds.
That loop pedal's killer.
Yeah.
We have things. There's things a brewing in the back. There always are.
The little clip that I made you record.
Yeah.
Was that
Did
during,
that come through?
I
think it was during Wednesday's show.
It was during the
Patreon show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those of you that want to see like it happening in real time, which is actually pretty cool because some of the songs that you hear today were written kind of in that space. The parts we've come up with have been on the Patreon songs. Now you have that lick that we recorded last Wednesday.
And
that was good.
I think that's going to be our first loop pedal song.
That's going to be awesome. I think that was the first thing you said as soon as you stood up. You said, "Man, that can be a loop pedal song." And I was like, "Oh, I can hear that."
The whole song can be those 3 chords
Well,
in the same order.
We're not.
I'm just going to layer.
We played a song this weekend. Same four chords. Classic song.
That's right.
Just at the end, I think it doubles it like the one song that we do that has the double at the end.
But how does he end?
I think he duplicates.
We'll talk about it Wednesday.
Oh, it's side note, I thought that sounded really good. I was really happy with us never even ever playing that before, and like I thought that was fantastic.
I'm really happy that you told everybody that we have never played this before.
Yeah.
So
you guys are hearing it for
low expectations.
You guys are hearing it for the first time. You know, it's. I will say this. I'm going to give 2 hints. I don't want to say the name of the song, but it's a song that it's been out for quite some time.
A very long time.
Very, very long time, and
Yeah.
it is near and dear to the hearts of some. Some in this feed.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that everyone in this feed, all 8 of you, all 10 of us,
Yeah.
have heard this song before.
Yeah.
And can say
even by accident.
You know the first 4 words of the chorus.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everyone does.
If you don't, I'm incredibly interested.
I am so intrigued.
I'm like, House. That's interesting.
That's
cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Like that's
they
very
make
cool.
you?
I'm interested.
That's weird.
They make you?
We'll talk about it Wednesday.
So that was a good show. That was at the RV park, which was fantastic. Yes, good wrap up last Monday. Had G-Bone on. Tuesday was a hot yoga day.
Hot yoga day.
Arms, legs, back, all the things. Triangles.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Was it triangles?
I don't know.
Was that last week?
I have no idea. I don't go. I live vicariously through you guys.
But without a doubt, as soon as I walk in the house from yoga, he's like, "So, how was yoga?"
Did you guys win your bet? What he said was, we always try to guess. Like everybody tries to guess what it's going to be, and you were like, "We're all usually wrong."
Oh yeah. I don't think we guessed this time. I don't know. I don't remember.
It was challenging.
I don't remember.
Clearly not memorable, though.
I remember
he's saying
it
you have to step it up. That's what he's saying. Like, Clyde's your guy, right?
Yeah.
Clyde, if you see this.
Clyde's not going to be there this week.
The Commodore's saying, I wasn't even challenging. You got to step up your game. I didn't even remember that.
He's not going to be there this week.
Remember that. Really?
Yeah.
Now he has 2 weeks to stew if he sees this. These guys right here.
But
so a good Tuesday.
It's a chick named Amy.
Gotcha.
And she was actually next to Jess and I a couple weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
She was doing the shit with us.
Really? That's awesome.
And she was next to us, and I looked over a couple times, and she is flexible, like Gumby.
Really?
I
imagine she's been doing that for a bunch of her life.
It said in her bio over 10 years.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Years. So she's doing the class this week, and
Nice.
I think she was sitting in a couple times, so she knew how he did it. I hope,
Sure.
because I really like how
course.
he does the class. So Amy, we're gonna have a talk. I'm gonna get there early and have a talk with Amy.
I think
Amy.
I think she's going to do fine. I encourage your talk. Communication is healthy, but I think she's got it. Do you think she'll Amy it up or Clyde it up, or think she'll have a happy balance?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
We're going to find out. So that was last Tuesday. Wednesday we had a Patreon show. Fun times.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff. I think the Bip'em challenge was over in one song, and I think the movie quote challenge was over in one song.
Yeah.
It was boom, boom. They're getting good, bro.
That's very.
We just came up with Faster Than Pfeiffer. Like literally, we just created that a couple weeks ago.
We decided on a movie to quote from.
We do have. That's right. That's right.
This is gonna be a good one.
That's right. That's right. I just got it. That's right. Oh, dude.
I'm gonna come up with like 5 of them.
The Patreon show is next level, everybody. FYI. I mean, those of you that are in here, you're Patreon members. But yeah, man, it's next level. That's good. That's right. I totally forgot about that. That's fantastic.
I did not.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I might rewatch that movie.
That's awesome. It's good. It's so quotable.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I don't want to. If I talk about it, I'm going to say a quote, and I don't want to say a quote.
No.
So again, a good show on Wednesday. That was super cool. Thursday, nice and chill day. What was Thursday? Just a relaxing day. We had a great Friday. Sasha Anissa was here on Friday. She was awesome. The whole
I don't know
crew
what
Friday
Thursday
night.
was.
Yeah, Thursday.
I gotta start like.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Oh yes. By the way, did you Matt McIver put out some information today, some musical information. The great McIver has bestowed upon us some McIver music.
I don't think I've been on
McIver
Facebook or
music.
Instagram all day.
No?
Yeah, I have. Maybe this morning.
Matt
I don't
McIver,
remember.
I will say this, and I hope you trust me on this one. If you have a camera available and you would like to jump in real quick, pop on in. Let's talk about the song. Let's play it.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let me send you an invitation. I'm going to do it right now. yeah. Let's do. I'm going to copy this to the clipboard. We do things in real time here.
Copied.
I'm
just gonna go find you, Matt McIver.
Got it. Well,
Here it comes.
I'm gonna find.
Here it comes.
Right, just hunting you through the web. There he is. Doing a little paste. What time is it there in Ireland? 5 hours ahead.
I don't know.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
I don't know what I did last Thursday, Billy.
That's true. We're trying to think about it. We don't even remember. Friday was.
I do remember because I took Friday off of work.
Yeah, that was really great.
I stayed home and I cleaned and I
That's right.
And I worked out like
crushed it.
Probably too much, and I ate a lot of food. You're not. How are you typing and sleeping? That doesn't make any sense.
He's one-handed. Do you think he's
while he's asleep?
Do you think he's two-handed sleeping? Well, that is interesting.
You know what I mean?
Are you sleepwalking right now?
If you gotta ask him something he wouldn't normally.
I know, right? Okay, so that's funny. Okay, no problem, man. Whenever you're ready, just click the button. Whenever you're ready. So we had Sasha Anissa, Chef Sasha Anissa. I'm actually gonna throw her. Let me throw her a message. Be like, yo, see, are you available? You're just here. I don't think we talk very much on Facebook. There she is. Hey, Sasha. Sorry we're doing this in real time. So I'm not sorry we're doing this in real time. This is going to be part of the show for a while. Let's do a little hola, Sasha, exclamation point, mark, point.
Both. Either.
Hola, Sasha. We're all right now talking about Friday's show. Jump in if you like, because we will love it. Wait, I feel like I made a mistake. Okay, cool. Bing, 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 bing. Everything look okay?
Yeah.
Bam. I should, yeah, okay, awesome. There she is. Maybe she'll jump in. Maybe she won't. We had 68 degrees here in Michigan. That is nice.
That's really good.
Yeah.
For Michigan.
Yeah.
It's
this time of year. Is that okay?
I don't know.
Is that global warming, or are we still all alive?
It doesn't matter. 68 is a great temperature.
Bill Keevan, one-handed typing. Dude, Bill, anytime we have a Friday available, I would love for you to Keevan the camera. That would be fantastic.
You have a standing invitation for any studio show?
What I thought about were those rolling tripods we've already purchased. So we could have rolling cameras on HDMI 3.0 cable, which would be high definition for StreamYard. Put Bill behind one of those.
The tile, though.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. I think they're rubber wheels. We'll have to find out. I bet we could utilize them. I mean, I could just replace. I want to replace all this flooring anyway. If you guys know a flooring guy, hit me up. I mean, I can't afford to do it, but I would like to.
If you know a flooring guy that'll do it for $10,
I'll help. Floor.
We'll help out.
What's up? we've done flooring. Never.
We just want to be able to roll cameras on the floor without little bumps.
That's really what we're going for here. That's our goal.
That's the whole reason we want to redo the floor. We're going to tear up all this tile.
Oh man, would you guys replace all the flooring for? It looks great. Yeah, it was actually a really big project. It's quite some time. We worked it out though, but we had one goal in mind.
Just want to roll smooth.
Just want to roll cameras
smooth.
So Bill, thank you.
What's up, Kyle?
Awesome. Hi, Kyle.
Hey, Michelle.
So yeah, Friday was good. Sasha and Issa, we've got pictures. Bill, you did a great job. Thank you so much for your help. That was super cool.
Bill, great job.
Super cool.
Great job.
It really we even talked about
wheels.
We talked about adding something yesterday. We'll talk about that on Wednesday's show. Remember what we were talking about?
We'll talk about
Oh, that's gonna be good. That's good stuff.
Do you remember what we talked about?
Oh yeah, we talked about a couple of different things. I was thinking of today. I almost reached out to the guy. And was like, "Yo, what do they have in the world for this?"
We need to reach out to the guy either way.
I feel that. Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea. So we have photos from Friday, which were awesome. Sasha was great, super cool, super chill, really sweet, brilliant, smart, and efficient. Very efficient. She really utilized the camera space. I love that she did that. She taught me a lot about our own show.
She did great.
Thank you.
Mary and Kurt, Topo Chico.
Are you drinking baguette?
Topo Chico.
I think this is the right button.
That reminds me,
It
I have a
right
liter of San Pellegrino in my backpack that I need to put in the refrigerator.
Thank you for the reminder, Mary and Kurt.
Thank you, Mary and Kurt.
Nice, that's awesome. So yeah, man, we have photos. Again, as we were just talking about, she's pretty good when it comes to promotion.
Oh yeah.
when it comes to advertisement.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
professional. She brought her own cutting boards.
Man, who took that picture?
These are.
They are good.
This is
stunning picture.
I will say, I love the symmetry on this. It's stunning. It's beautiful. I love the flat lines. Really
You
great.
know what I'm saying?
All the way from the tile to the dishwasher handle to
yeah.
the edge of the counter to the shiny edge of the counter, the little line of counter that's shiny. You can kind of tell where the 90-degree hits.
Yeah.
And then the line of that going all the way up.
Yeah, whoever
And
took this picture killed it.
Even on the left and the right, fantastic. Dude, symmetry is tough, especially with iPhones. iPhones are weird. You have to hold
He stood there for probably a long time trying to get that very right.
a massive investment of time. And we appreciate it. That's awesome.
I don't know who it was.
That's awesome. Oh, snap. I will say this. This was the beginning of the night. Do you remember the end of the night? And I had 0, and you had 0. But whoever.
It was down here.
Yeah.
It was low.
They crushed it, man. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a great shot. Is this you as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, dude.
All the good ones I did.
It's
a thing. I can't help it.
I love it. I love it. Here we go. We got Jen Chilcote. We have It's
All right,
Jess B.
That one's good because of the ladies in the picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
That had nothing to do with
Way
me.
cuter than us.
It's all them.
Good shot. It's
Look
hard.
at them.
It's hard not to take a picture of those two big, beautiful, smiling
Right?
faces.
Yep.
Look at that shirt Jen's wearing. We're gonna move on. Oh snap, bro! Super tasty. Really, really tasty. This was the avocado with the seasoned shrimp.
Yep.
And it was on the cucumber, right? Thin
Cucumber,
sliced
avocado, Spanish style shrimp,
Spanish style shrimp.
and a little piece of cilantro.
You see that little piece of cilantro right there? Let
Yep.
me see if I can do it. Let's see if it'll let me do it. What? Dude, look at that photo, homie. Let's see what it looks like on StreamYard. Look at that.
Nice.
Looks pretty. How's that look to you guys? You guys see it differently than we do. I'm
is it
going to full
blurry?
screen this real quick.
Oh,
That's what it looks like full
That
screen.
looks pretty clear.
Dude, good camera.
Wow.
We need to put
That's
a
why I
little.
wanted a new camera.
Yeah, you got
That
it.
one
The fact that
sucked.
you're doing it makes me it's so beautiful. That's a great shot. And I've heard for a long time, it's not about the camera, it's about the photographer. But it's always good to have a great camera at your disposal. But you just have to have the eye for it.
I do kind of have an eye for. Yes, I do kind of have an eye for photography. However, I follow this photo tricks kind of Instagram feed.
Sure.
On Instagram.
Yeah, you showed me one last week where you turned the phone upside down.
Yeah. Did you ever see my bike ride pictures on Instagram?
I don't think so.
The one
No,
of
no,
the
no.
bridge
No. Do you do stories or do you do posts?
stories.
Okay, I'll watch. I usually go to the posts, but I don't watch stories very often. But I can definitely check that out.
See, this is an example.
awesome.
This is an example of it being on the floor.
Oh, that's badass! What a beautiful shot.
Now it focuses down here, and then
Yeah.
you just tap up here.
Love
and
it.
it gives you the blur.
That's
Isn't that
gorgeous.
badass? As
Yeah, man.
opposed to
Dude, add that to the G
instead of that.
Add that to the G, which is also a cool picture. But that other one
but it
has
looks way better.
emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, put that in the G drive in the
Okay.
show folder. We'll eventually get there.
I'll do it.
So this was the cucumber with the avocado, Spanish style rice,
Shrimp.
and cilantro, which is just fantastic. It was super, super delicious and very refreshing. I thought it was great. Great, we got two out there. I know, right? I think I have to retire from photography. The Commodore has it. It's called composition. Yes, composition.
Is that what it is?
Is that what it is? I don't know. I imagine Pfeiffer knows it. It's Pfeiffer Photography. I imagine he does. So a great shot again. Sasha Anissa, Chef Sasha Anissa, and she's rocking the boards, and this is all branded for her, which is so super great. Really, really incredible. Again, is this you right here with all the things?
Oh yeah.
That's her business card. You know what she said? You'll know exactly who it is when you pick it up. You won't question, who was this again? There's me. It's brilliant. And she had him on camera during the show. Awesome. What a great business sense. And now I'm going to buy that. Oh, Tipsy. This is a creation of Brian Demeter. Will be there this Friday. And Michael Lusk. He might be there this Friday.
Oh.
The creators of Tipsy might be there.
Yeah.
Tipsy has been around the state of Florida. And probably,
Yes.
has it been out of state? We've been out of state. Did we bring it out of state? I think we did. We went to.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. We definitely would have packed up at least Tipsy, maybe not the glass bowl, but Tipsy would have come with us. Great shot, man. Good stuff. Oh, nice. I like that too. That's awesome. Is this you again?
Yeah. That is the
That's so awesome. You're killing it. Crushing the game.
that's a phone with the StreamYard on it. That's just another angle that we had.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to show that.
Yeah, that looks solid, man. I like that. There's Tracy walking around asking. Her and Bill were asking some questions, and I dug it. They were super interested. Like they have great questions. I'm excited to see what they do with Lady and the Professor. Like they're adding a bunch of StreamYard stuff. Super cool, man. Great shot. This is just the setup. The one that you guys see at the bottom is like the floating camera. That was the one Bill was grabbing a hold of, and just carrying around the kitchen and showing all the cool moving angles came from this camera right here on the bottom. That one's a mobile camera. Anybody can just come and pick it up, and we encourage people to do it before the beginning of the show. Like we encourage people to, if you're comfortable with it, don't break anything.
You want to walk around with a camera? Be a part of the show?
Yeah. You break it, you bought it, but
fun.
Feel free to carry it around. Just don't hit a guy.
Yeah.
Good food. Tracy hanging out, having a good time. That's a good shot, man. I like that.
Oh, they're gonna keep coming, man.
Nice. Just back studio shot.
That's where we're sitting right now.
Yeah, that's
see a little pedal on the floor. That's where I rest my foot. Sometimes I tilt it so it's on the top right leg.
This one right here. I gotcha.
Play with it.
Nice.
And sometimes I don't know if you've noticed this, but like sometimes I'll mess up and I'll like like right in the middle of the show.
That's awesome. No, I'm pretty engrossed, I think, into it, but that's funny. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Oh, dude, this was the flatbread.
Tikka
masala.
Tikka masala
flatbread.
Chicken tikka masala flatbread.
Awesome. I didn't have any Friday night, but I had some last night, and they were to die for. And this was Sunday night from Friday night. I can only imagine how they were Friday night.
Not my flavor.
Gotcha. Just because of the tikka masala-ness?
I don't know. Just wasn't my flavor.
Do you like that style of food?
Sure.
Have you had tikka masala before?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, then probably not, because it's memorable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it might be the first time you've had it. Yeah, it's and I think I knew kind of what to expect, but I didn't know to expect the freshness that she made. Like I've had it before, but it was just everything was handmade, everything was made super fresh. And I smelled it. I didn't get to taste it until yesterday, but the smell was absolutely fantastic. It was really good. I had 2 of these yesterday, and I wanted to find a DeLorean that I could get into and travel back.
I remember when you tried them.
Just a couple days.
You were going nuts about them.
Bro, I couldn't even talk.
Oh, my God.
I was just like, it's so good. It's so good. Crushed it, man. Fantastic. Tikka masala flatbread. These were the shots that we did in the very beginning. Ours were special because I think they were just, they were rum, vodka. No vodka.
No vodka.
Ours had no vodka, but they had the ginger. What a great bite. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be
a good
great.
spice.
She's right. That'd be great for like on an empty stomach.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially like getting up in the morning and having something like that. It's refreshing. It's going to wake you up, and it does it in a healthy way. Everything that she did Friday night had that healthy twist to it.
Oh yeah.
Remember the secret ingredient in the brownies? Oh, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
Remember the secret? Nobody could guess it. Nobody.
I even stared at it for a good half hour.
When she said it, I still couldn't register it.
No.
And when I had one, I still couldn't, even knowing that there was something like that in there. And again, a healthy choice, an awesome choice.
Yeah.
In all ways, shapes,
and
and form.
gluten-free.
Awesome. Completely unorthodox, gluten-free.
Yeah.
And nobody could detect it. And it was
Nobody
it was a very normal thing.
She kept giving us hints too.
Yeah, she kept
not
trying
very
to
good
tell us.
ones, but
yeah, she was a little.
She's like, I don't want anybody to get it. All right,
That is true. What's up, Brittany Rose? Good to see you, girl. I love her name. Her name's fantastic. You didn't miss it though. You didn't miss it. Right?
We are still here.
We're trying to make you hungry, Marianne, Kurt, Bill Keevan. Yeah, man, they were fantastic. So good. Really great time. I don't think there was a thing that Sasha made or created that night that was anything less than spectacular. Like really, really, really good.
Everything.
Again, this is a Commodore shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got it.
Oh,
good
yeah.
shot. There it is. So we have the cucumber with the Spanish style shrimp.
Yep.
In the back.
In the back there. Yep.
And then we have the shots. What was in there? What was in there? I think there was definitely some ginger. I think there was some watermelon. I think there was some vodka. Not in ours.
I don't remember.
And then we had the tikka masala flatbread. Incredible. Yep. Super, super, super delicious.
Yep.
Great shot, man. Yeah, Friday was awesome. We had a great crew. We had Bill Keevan, Tracy Perry were here. We had Michael O'Brien. It's Jess B was here celebrating her birthday weekend.
Michael O'Brien.
Dude, what a character. Love that guy.
I like him.
That's right. On top of the desserts with the mystery ingredient were these sliced strawberries.
Yep.
That's right. Fantastic. Good shot, man. Is this tzatziki back here?
That's the tzatziki and the chimichurri behind it.
I didn't get to have any of the tzatziki. Oh, no, I had some in the plate. That's right. It was very good. I didn't know what chimichurri was. I've heard that name before, but I think it's with chimichurri, and there's like 27 ingredients in there. And I'm like, okay. But
it's mainly olive oil, parsley, garlic, and crushed red pepper.
Really?
But she didn't have crushed red pepper in hers.
That's pretty simple.
It's very simple.
That's awesome. It was
a
delicious.
lot of people add other stuff, but
Sure.
like I learned about that at Bonefish because that's one of their 4 sauces that they serve with the fish. Like you can pick a sauce for the fish.
Oh,
it's
nice.
like lemon butter mango salsa.
Sure.
Chimichurri and Pan Asian, I think is
Nice,
the other
that's
one.
awesome.
But that's how I found chimichurri, and I had it on
Very
salmon.
Cool. Oh, I bet that was delicious. Dude, her salmon that night was incredible.
Yep.
Just looking at it on the camera was awesome.
That was the first time I finished a whole dish while we were live.
There was a time where I felt like we were coming to the precipice of us having to wind it down because of time, but you being to the point, and I'm like, oh, bro, he's crushing this whole thing. I can carry it out another 15 seconds. I can carry it because you weren't going slow. Like, you were just crushing the whole bowl. It was awesome.
I kept looking at you and like, I think I can finish.
Listen, I kind of want to clip that. I want to get that clip. That clip of you getting the bowl, and I want a timer on the bottom that's just like just counting the seconds, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, there goes an empty bowl back into the kitchen. I was like,
all right, next song.
What? I had to refuel. That's like a mid-air refuel right there. It's an entire bowl of food.
So good, man. It was so good.
Oh man, that is so funny. Yeah, we had a good time on Friday night, guys. We definitely appreciate you being a part of it. Chef Sasha and Issa crushed it. The pictures that you're looking at are from Friday's show. This is from the menu that she created, which was awesome. We had talked a couple times during the week, and as of Thursday, she said, "Man, the menu just continues to change." But I have some really good ideas. I said, "I don't want to know. Just come and rock it." And she crushed it.
Just do it.
Chef Sasha and Issa. She's got YouTube. She's got Facebook.
I don't want you to tell me,
all the things.
so then you feel
Instagram.
tied to that.
Yeah.
I want you to be free.
You be free.
I want you to fly.
Whatever you want to do.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna let you be a peacock. Gotta fly.
Peacocks don't fly.
Peacock, but they hover. It's a movie quote. So this is again a nice shot, dude. I want to see, is there a rotate? We gotta be able to rotate this, and I'm not gonna get too.
Well,
crazy.
I did it like that because the writing was. I had to get a shot of the feta cheese.
Gotcha. That's really good, dude.
I love feta.
Yeah, you are. And again, look at the business cards that she has here. These are right under the camera. That's brilliant business decision.
Yeah.
No, nobody's done that before.
Yeah.
Like that I remember. Now we've done a lot of shows, but I don't remember seeing business cards laid out like that. That's a genius move right there.
Hell yeah.
That's a good shot too. Great shot, man.
Oh, she'll be back.
She seemed to have a good time, and we're kind of crazy, but she seemed to have an enjoyable time. Here's just a shot of feta.
I saw the feta. I'm like, I love feta.
I'm taking a picture
Actually,
of that.
when she was filling that up, there was a couple big chunks, and she started pulling out the big chunks. I'm like,
Right.
oh, can I have that? She's like,
Oh, that's awesome. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, she's like, I can't use these.
Yeah.
I need little.
She was gonna
crumbles.
break them up. I'm like, I'll do it in my mouth.
Oh my god. Just it's a good ramekin dish container. Matthew Pfeiffer. What is that? Is that a ramekin? What is that called?
It's a ramekin. It's a porcelain.
Moving on.
ramekin.
Great shot. Again, business cards. She had business cards on the chef's table. Business cards on the counters.
Yep.
Both of them.
Yep.
Awesome, man. Really, really good. I was thinking the ones that because she loves them here, we should put them on the merch table where our business cards are. Just have people put their business cards there and stuff
Hell
like that.
Yeah.
And sign
That's
the guitar.
A great idea.
Good shot here. It's Jess B, the great Commodore. We got one of the floating camera right behind him. You guys are mean mugging. I love it. Great smiles. I dig it. Those are cheesecake snapshots right there, kids. Oh God. Is this when Jess got the camera?
Yeah.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
I was like,
I think this is the turning point here.
This is clearly the turning point here. There's Kaylee. First things first. I love it. Fantastic. Oh, we have video.
Oh no, this was still me.
Nice. Oh, see,
This is still me.
That's let's.
It's not a very long video, but I wanted to capture the sizzle. It didn't do slow motion. It was supposed to go to the next one. Maybe it's the next one.
Let's scroll down.
Dang.
We'll find it, dude. We'll find it.
I wanted slow motion bubbles.
Okay,
No,
we're on to this one here.
No, I guess I just messed up.
That's okay. Dude, I'm
All right.
glad you got shots of the salmon, man. That looks incredible.
Oh, I certainly did. It looks like a fish. Look with the little mouth and the nose there.
Oh, it does.
See that?
Oh, I see. Like right here.
Oh
Here's
my God, I'm jarred.
dun dun.
Put some chimichurri on me.
Only at KitchenKillaz will you have somebody speak for the. How did she cook this? She steam it. She fried. She bake it.
She seared
Roast it?
She seared it
That's
first,
right. She
and then
seared
she
it
put it in the
first.
oven.
That's right. Don't
You gotta-
forget the sear.
You got to lock in.
We
the
talked
flavor.
about that in the show.
You gotta
Ramekin.
lock
It
in
is a
the
ramekin.
flavor.
That's right. Kind of crazy. We are nuts. Oh, you're right on the other side of the world. Yeah, we're all in the same. We're all in the same broiled. We're all in the same container of nuts, Brittany. Brittany Rose. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Sometimes the uploaded videos don't keep the shutter speed preferences. It'll be right on your phone. Seared and broiled. Bingo, Matthew Pfeiffer. Seared and broiled, baby. Looks fantastic and delicious. Again, I had mine at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was incredible. It was so good. Really, really, really good. She crushed it. Everything she made was fantastic. And we've had some great food. She's in a very prestigious group with some amazing people. This right here that she made, the quinoa with all the veggies in there, delicious, fantastic, incredible, cooked perfectly. I love the use of colors, and everything had that healthy vibe to it, that healthy frequency, that healthy light. You know, like the taste was fantastic. It was really good. She had it was a twist on traditional dishes it was a healthy twist on traditional dishes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm going with that. Healthy twist on traditional dishes. If I'm wrong about that, Sasha, it's okay. But to educate me. Teach me. He can be taught. Again, these two troublemakers, Bill Keeve and Tracy Perry, joining us for the show on Friday.
Love them.
Fantastic.
Love them.
Lady and the Professor.
Bill and Tracy.
You guys got to check them out. Just look up Lady and the Professor on Facebook. You're not going to be disappointed. And I guarantee you're going to learn a lot of things. Lots of stuff. Both brilliant people. There he is, the man himself, the man of the hour, Michael O'Brien.
Making sure everybody's saucy.
Bro, he was one of the first ones here. He partied like a rock star. He was awesome. He walked in with his own cooler. That's a professional. And he wasn't here to cook. He wasn't here to do anything but just enjoy his time. Dude walked in with a cooler, ready to rock and roll.
Okay, I'm here to party.
Ready to rock and roll. I'm here to party. We're doing this. Oh, and there's that monkey shoulder that you will soon see.
Yep.
You may not even see a picture of it because the bottle's gone. Who knows, man? What's some of those flatbreads right
we'll
there?
Take pictures of empty bottles.
No, we took pictures of the empty Jonesy Escape or Jonesy Cafe.
That was a different story.
Those were incredible. There we go. Look at Tracy. She's like, oh, yeah. Ooh. I wonder what she's saying right there. Ooh.
She's like, look, he's pouring the monkey shoulder.
That monkey shoulder. That was, I think that was provided by
Bill and Tracy.
Bill and Tracy.
Yeah.
I think one of them carried it.
I think
they were moonshiners in
everywhere
past
they
life.
go, they bring a gift of bourbon.
Yeah. It was brilliant. Bill brought glasses.
This is for everybody.
Glasses for the house.
I'm also going to have some.
How awesome is that? We're all going to partake together. It's a social thing. It's brilliant. I love it. And he provides the glasses. You can't say you don't have glasses.
I brought glasses. These are the glasses it goes in.
This is it right here.
Okay.
All right, cool. These are Bill Keeving glasses. No problem. So when Bill's here and we're drinking scotch, whiskey, whatever they bring,
It was a scotch.
It was a scotch whiskey.
Yeah.
Brownies, delicious, fantastic. Slice of strawberry on top of them, very interesting. What were your thoughts? You crushed one of these, I believe.
Very, very rich.
Yeah.
Very, very gooey.
Good rich or bad rich?
Good.
Okay, so not like
Good.
overpowering rich, like awesome rich.
I don't think there's an overpowering of chocolate.
I mean, I agree with you 100%.
Know what I mean?
The two of us are on the same page there. We're on
Yeah.
the same chocolate page, ladies and
Can't go
gentlemen.
wrong.
You can't put too much chocolate in there. I will eat straight chocolate.
Actually, if it's like 90% cacao, it's actually pretty bitter.
Yeah, I've had. I had.
Have you ever had that?
I had baker's chocolate one time. I thought I was sneaking chocolate when I was a little kid. I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And I walked into the pantry in the kitchen, and I wasn't supposed to, probably still not, wasn't supposed to have chocolate, and I found the baker's chocolate. And
does it have?
I broke off a little quarter. I was like, oh my God, I found a gold mine. I found it. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. And I ate it, and it was baker's chocolate, which is extremely bitter. And
Yeah.
the whole thing was in my mouth.
Yeah.
And it felt like it crumbled like chalk.
Oh.
And then it was really, really, really bitter. And my mom laughed at me, as she should. It was a gold mine of chocolate. I felt like I had discovered as a child.
Cacao is very, very, very good for you.
Yeah,
Very
it's
good
really
for you.
healthy.
Very good for you. I think it's a superfood.
I think she set me up.
So
I would imagine that.
any kind of chocolate, like the higher the percentage of cacao in it, like the more healthy it is for you. But it also gets very bitter. So
Commodores. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Marty,
She says Commodore is a
McIver.
chocoholic. Now that's a man after my own heart. Love it. Seared and broiled. 70% cacao. When you said that, I went, oh, Marty. Great to see you there, boo. We're going to, Matt, give me a thumbs up if you're ready for us to bring you in. If you're, boom. We're bringing him in.
Oh, yeah.
Matt McIver, how are you, sir?
That's
I'm
Marty
doing pretty
McIver.
good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Marty McIver. Listen.
I don't know what happened there.
I like how he has an agent. This is his agent, Marty. So he speaks for Matt McIver before he warms us up. He's like, you want to talk to Matt? You got to talk to Marty first.
You got to talk to my agent.
So for those out there in Facebook land, this is Marty McIver. You guys don't know this, but Matt and us have been friends for quite some time, and he told us about Marty a while ago. I always thought he was a farce. I always thought.
Just some made
It's
up.
been how long? 2 years?
No, a long
It's
time.
got to be 2 years.
It's been a long time. We're coming up to 2 years. We've actually never met Marty, but it's crazy that he's actually here right now. Now, I feel a little weird because you're representing Matt. No, I feel Matt's kind of a big deal. I get it. I get that. It's like you got to talk to our agent first. Our agent's going to step in first, and then
Matt's
if we deem you worthy.
No hat. Marty's got a hat.
Marty's got a hat. That's awesome.
It's like Superman and Clark Kent,
I love it. We just can't tell the difference
There
at
it
all.
is. That's a great comparison.
I love it, man. That's awesome. So Marty, huge shout out to Matt for the for the release.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. He's very excited. So we have this sort of government program over here. So there's a department that looks after arts funded things, grants and so on.
Nice.
And I applied to this program, and they were like, "All right, here's some money. Go make an album." And so it's like government sponsorship to go and do that. And so I hadn't got enough time or enough money to sort of go into other people's studios and get things done. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, now I don't have any excuse. And all of a sudden I actually have to make an album. I've been telling people for years that I should do it.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I should have done this a long time ago. I got lost in the brownies. I did get lost in the brownies. I'm sorry. So wait a minute. Let's recap, because I think I heard him say that the government funded him to go create an album.
Paying you to make an album.
Yep. It's slightly crazy.
How'd you find out about this? We're America. We're the United States of America. Do we have that? We're the land of the free, home of the brave. Do we
There's
have
got to be some sort of like PBS or something. You guys have got to, like there's some fund you must be able to apply to. No,
we're going to check that out.
We're going to check that out. No way, dude. That's awesome.
So congratulations.
When did you find out about? When did you find out about this, and then you decided to pull the trigger?
It's about a month ago. So what happens? It's really weird. So there's an arts council. So this is the Arts Council of Northern Ireland. You apply for these schemes, and I apply for them all the time, but I never get anything. And then these guys came back and said, "Yep, okay, yeah, you satisfy all the criteria. Go make an album. Here's an amount of money, but you must spend like the amount of money in the month of March. You got to do it all now. So I've got to make the album really quickly, and if I don't spend it, I got to give it back. And so it's like, okay,
go.
Yep, literally.
Make an album. Are you? I imagine. I mean, you're Marty McIver, and Matt's a really big deal. So I imagine Matt writes a lot. Like, are you a ghostwriter for Matt McIver? Do you just do you help him write the songs?
Yeah, I write the murder ballads, and he writes the pop music, and so it's fine.
What do you find gives you more traction? Because right now, life's
about balance.
Yeah, right now, murder's really popular. Like people like stories about like murder and stuff like that. So
I mean, if you want to sell records,
if you want to sell records. So is Matt pulling it with the pop, with like the cool, the good vibes, the beautiful, the emotion, the love? Are you pulling it with the murder?
I'm letting him write the odd song, but I've got most of the album, so it's pretty good.
Thank you. That's really nice of you, dude. That's really nice of you to give Matt a hands up.
Sounds like a great team.
Yeah, sounds like a really good team. Thanks for helping him out. Dude.
Collaboration of the year.
Yeah, it's really good. Like every now and then, Matt needs a hug sometimes. So it's really good of you to give him an opportunity to be able to kind of shine a little bit, and take away a little, just borrow a little limelight from Marty. That's
Oh,
good,
you
man.
know,
That's good.
you know.
So, dude, did you already have the songs in your mind? Did you already know what you were going to do, or did you go on a writing rampage?
Yeah, I knew mostly what I was going to do. There's this guy who lives on the East Coast, a couple of states above you, called Peter Mulvey, and
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Peter Mulvey, and
Okay.
he's got like a Patreon the same way you guys do, but his Patreon is song
Cool.
prompts.
Oh, gotcha.
And so every week he throws out a song prompt, and so over the last year, I've joined along in this songwriting prompt. So he, you know, he'll
What's a song prompt?
He,
what
if I'm gonna guess. I'm
Yeah.
gonna guess. May I?
yeah
I'm gonna guess.
you with the hand up.
He throws up like a prompt, like maybe
Like
a lyric
little
or
idea.
or an idea or
Okay.
something, and
And
you
people-
and you make a song out of it.
Oh, nice.
Am I right? Is it a
That is
musical
it
prompt
exactly,
or is it a
yeah.
lyrical prompt?
Well, it can be either, but usually it's lyrical
Ooh.
prompt. So for example, one week his prompt was Circle K. Write something about your experience of walking into a Circle K.
Nice.
I don't know. We don't have any Circle Ks because we're in
Yeah,
Ireland.
that was my next question. I was
Yeah.
like, there are Circle K's in Ireland? Good job, Circle K.
Wow.
You jumped the pond.
Wow.
You
What's,
made it to, what?
They
What's funny
hitchhiked
about
with
this
McDonald's.
is whenever he threw that prompt out, we didn't have it. Now lots of our tiny independent filling stations all of a sudden become Circle K. I don't know if this guy's got some inside information. What's going on right here?
How
But
weird.
no, like there's a Circle K less than 1 mile from my house.
Wait, so
and
that did happen? They did jump the pond?
Yeah, it really did. They
Oh,
have jumped
wow.
the pond.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't like that. I've almost knocked this over 4 times. I'm going to put this right here. I did want to do this because I don't get to do this very often.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
I've earned the effects next time. I didn't want to give myself the effects this time.
I'm
I
really
felt
surprised. No, every time.
I felt like I needed to earn it.
Every time.
So 5 songs. Have to spend it all in March.
Yep, got to do it all in March. So I think I maybe have 8 different songs now to put on the album, and I'm trying to finish writing another 2 to see if I can get it done.
How are these? If you don't mind sharing, how are these? Really,
Oop.
Marty, listen.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Matt, so good to see you. Marty, man, that's crazy. You just missed Matt. He was just here. He's very fast.
He's a good guy.
Man,
he
so-
hasn't had a haircut, so that's why we're sticking with Marty right now.
I got you. That's awesome, dude. So you've got 8.
Yeah, I've got 8, so I'm ready to go. I'm gonna do 8 for sure. Hope for 10, because
Nice.
that feels like an album. 10 feels like an album worth.
Dude, I saw, what's up, DJ Jen Cat? And I saw Brittany Rose in here, and I also saw Willow Schuyler. So great. I spoke with Willow Schuyler in person on Friday night just before. She's kind of like a big deal. And I heard her voice on the phone. Heather gave me the phone, and I got on the phone with Willow, and she's such a sweetheart, such an awesome person. She was super, super cool. So, Willow, thank you for all your help Friday night. Marty, back to you.
Hello. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Seinfeld. I was channeling my I was channeling my Kramer right there.
Kramer. Yeah.
Sorry, I had a lot of coffee today. It's after midnight.
No, you don't have to tell. You don't have to tell us, bro. We're good. We're
So,
good.
the video that I put on, what I hope to be the first track from the album is a song called Candle.
Okay.
And what it is, the prompt for that week was I just work here.
Gotcha.
So you got to write a song from the point of view of somebody who is in like, a regular job. Something weird has happened. What is it?
Gotcha.
And near here, there's a dive bar called the Sunflower. And you guys will, whenever you come over here, actually, we got to talk about that.
I started the chat. I'm trying to poke the bear. This is me
that's-
trying to put it in. You know what I'm saying? Like
we'll give it a go.
bro, I'm so excited.
The Sunflower was a dive bar in the 80s, and whenever you had like a dive bar in Northern Ireland in the 80s, it's one of those places where you had to belong to one community or other to be okay to get into that building. So
Really?
if you're from the wrong place and you walk in the front door, you might be in trouble. But what happened was these lovely guys took over the Sunflower. Basically, they stopped selling really, really cheap beer. And so all of the locals who used to come in just stopped coming in. I mean, what's your cheap? Is it like a Blue Ribbon or something? What's like if you want to get really wrecked in a really awful way? What's the cheapest thing you got?
Pabst? Is that what he's
Pabst,
talking about?
yeah.
Natty Light. Yeah, Pabst
Yeah,
Blue
that's
Ribbon.
PBRs, yeah.
PBRs kind of got popular, so
Yeah.
the price went up just because they got popular.
But there's still
But there's
always
still Natty Lights.
There's still like always a $2
Yeah,
special.
Yeah.
Oh,
If-
sure,
if you-
sure.
Yeah, if you really want to go, if you're really going to get messed up, get one of the tall boys of Steel Reserve, and you'll forget the next 36 hours of your life. You're going to wake up with no wallet. You're going to miss a sock and maybe a couple teeth. You have a Steel Reserve. You're going to wake up. You really will wake up Marty McIver. You really
Yeah,
will be.
yeah, that's
Matt
it.
will be gone to the ether, my man.
Distant
So yeah,
memory.
like Pabst Blue Ribbon or Natty Light. Yeah.
Okay, well, our equivalent is something called Harp Lager, which is awful. It's just terrible, terrible beer. And so these guys.
Wait, don't we have Harp here? We've seen Harp
Yeah,
before.
you probably do. They get it right.
Yeah. I just looked it up.
They charge us a little more. They say it's
an Irish.
fancy.
It's an Irish lager.
Is it
Yeah,
not
yeah, it
fancy,
is.
Marty? Should we dump it on the ground when they try
Oh,
to
no,
say, "Oh, this"?
throw it right out the window. So basically, those guys they stopped selling all of those really cheap beers,
Sure.
and they started to like put in like IPAs and like really nice whiskeys and really nice porters, and all of a sudden the whole clientele changed.
Yeah, the
And
clientele
they
shifted.
didn't. Yeah, they didn't have
Yeah.
to tell anybody to leave. They just stopped giving them what they want, and so this place that was like somewhere that you would go in and get, your what we would refer to as your knees broken. One day, the next day
Shanked.
was a really it's a place you would get shanked.
You might get stabbed.
Yeah, the next week
My
it turned
God.
into like a really lovely place to go and play music. And it had like an upstairs room that had been sitting for 30 years without anybody using it. So it's kind of being in the 70s, looks real like real authentic, but they kept all of the cages and all of the stuff at the front door. But what they did was they just painted it like nice bright colors. They put flowers into the cages, so it's one of those places that's retained all of its heritage.
You talking
but
about
it
like the
looks great.
bars, like the bars on the windows?
Yeah,
they kept
yeah.
those, but they painted them and then they decorated them and made them look cool.
Yeah, so now it's the nicest place to go.
It's a
They
great
knock through a
idea.
wall. They've got a pizza garden off to the side. Like whenever you guys come, I'm gonna take you to the
Wait.
sunflower.
You
You're gonna
can
love it.
grow pizza?
Pizza garden. That's what happens in a pizza garden.
That's what happens
It's,
in Ireland. I mean, there's some places in Florida I don't want to go to,
Yeah.
but I've never worried about getting stabbed.
They must have a hell of a climate.
Right? What kind of climate
know
do you
it's-
have to have a pizza garden, dude?
I don't know.
Not Florida.
What kind of cheese is on it?
Are they different seeds for like, this is a pepperoni one, this is a sausage one?
No, pepperoni only grows in the springtime.
This is actually where pizzas come from.
The Hawaiian
You-
pizza grows in the summer. You guessed it. It's in the summertime.
I love it, dude. The everything pizza, like the loaded, what do you call those, Supreme pizzas?
Supreme.
Yeah.
Oh man, those are GMO crops right there. They are spliced together as a pizza garden seed. That's incredible. I can't wait. I mean, I already couldn't wait to go to Ireland, but man, a pizza garden.
It's gonna be magical.
Is it? Do you think they grow on bushes or trees, or do you think they're like watermelon? They grow across the ground.
Vines.
They grow on
They're
vines.
they're
Yeah, it's
vine.
vines.
They're
It's
a
mostly
vine.
vines.
It's a vine plant.
They need to be able to sit on the ground.
Yeah.
know
That
what I
makes
mean?
sense. That makes sense.
Otherwise, it'd be like a dolly painting, and they're just hanging off the branches. You
I
know
would
what mean?
still like I
draped.
would love a pizza tree. I would like a pizza tree, but I'll take pizza vines. I have no
Dude,
problem
Dude,
with pizza
imagine
vines.
if at the end of the branch, there's just this like perfect circle of a pizza
Yeah.
just there.
Glorious.
Is that ready yet? No, another week.
Nope. Nope, almost. Almost. I mean, now imagine this. Imagine the security you would have to keep your pizza safe. People be coming
Dude,
and trying
how
to
do
pick
you-
your pizzas.
How do you keep the squirrels off the pizza? It's like a table for
There'd
them.
be pizza mites.
They'll just
There'd be
stand on it and just start
crows.
eating.
I mean, you have to grow them inside a terrarium that is maintained and controlled, but you still want the natural environment. Man,
You get a
the
small
whole
army
world
of
would be different.
leprechauns.
The whole
A small army of leprechauns.
they
keeping
have
that
leprechauns.
safe,
I
it's-
forgot. They're Irish.
Yeah.
They have Lucky Charms, arguably one of the top 3 cereals on the face of the planet. Just throwing it out there. You guys got
Anyway.
some good shit.
So what I was
Matt.
going to say is,
Matt,
I wrote this song from this guy's. I know the bar manager really well, and I wrote a song from his point of view, as if a guy had kind of, stowed away the night before and just, found a corner to sleep, and then he wakes up. The guy goes to open the bar the next day, and it's like, what the hell is that smell in here? Oh yeah, I can see what the problem is. It's this guy in the corner. So
What?
that's kind of what the song's about. I was just making it up, but
I love it, man.
yeah, it's cheers. the technique I was using, this guy Peter Mulvey, who I gotta recommend some tunes to you. You guys would love his guitar style. But what he talked about was, imagine you're playing like 7 card poker, and so all of your cards are down on the table. You choose which cards you want to turn over and let people see what the detail is. So, there's a whole story there, but I'm only turning over like 2 or 3 cards, and you've got to make up in your own mind what the rest of the story is.
Awesome.
And so I've written a couple of songs like that, like this on the album, and I really like the way of doing it. Because you're not offending anybody, you're not writing a story that was in confidence. It's you're kind of doing as much of this narrative yourself as you can. And so I'm kind of stringing together a couple of different stories that should be the same guy. So all of the things that are going on in this
like
album,
a character.
Yeah.
It's happening about this character.
Yeah, so that's
a great idea, man. That's
beautiful.
I mean, Marty, that's a beautiful idea. That is a great idea, dude. That's awesome. Willow said, do you have a favorite creature myth, Marty? We talked about Irish cryptids. Cryptids?
Cryptids is a good one. So I guess, anything that can carry a shillelagh, really, I'm on board for.
I've heard that word. What is a shillelagh? Is that a bat of some type?
I think it's a bat of, I don't even know. It's a bat of some kind. I think it's a mythical bat carried by like
a shillelagh. I've heard that word before. Interesting. So one of those Irish cryptids just walking around with a shillelagh. Just like that's what they're worried.
It's a wooden walking stick.
That's what they're worried about over there. Things that can really happen. We're worried about like ghosts and spirits and demons over here. Like, yeah, they're there, but they're gonna leave us alone. But you're really worried about something that could really happen. Like, imagine seeing a demonized leprechaun run up on you and just nail you in the knee with a shillelagh. Like,
I remember
that's what you got going
movies.
on in Ireland, dude.
Do you remember those leprechaun movies? Did you guys get those?
Yeah. The leprechaun. It was crazy, dude. I'll never forget that. It's seared into my brain. I'll never forget that.
I'm sure Matthew Pfeiffer knows a load of quotes from the leprechaun movies.
Oh,
I'm just going to leave that to him.
Bro, it's one of those movies like I've seen it once. I'm good. I'm okay. Yeah. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, was it a good movie? Yeah. Would you watch it again? No.
I wouldn't watch it again. No, I wouldn't. I got it.
I don't need to. It's there.
It's there. There are some parts that are never leaving, and I'm okay with that. But no more. I'm okay. There are other parts I probably forgot, thankfully.
Oh, boy.
So man, yeah. Sorry to move off. So Pizza Garden Music, the government is pretty much incentivizing you to create an album by saying, hey man, we're gonna pay for you to make an album. So you have an amount you have to use throughout March. You have 8 songs already, and now you're talking about the writing process of the songs being about an individual. You're gonna write him about his experiences or from his perspective or something to do with him as a character.
Yeah, that's the idea. There's a couple of songs that I wrote before. The last time I was on with you guys, I played. I wrote this song "Start" during the pandemic, and it's probably going to be right on the end of the album because I kind of want to send this guy off as if he is at the end of his story. There's a happy ending, and like he actually comes good.
Gotcha.
But
there's some places in Orlando you can get that.
Yeah, get a. I can't go there.
Matt, question for you. I was thinking about this real quick. It's on the subject of music, and we have a lot of creators in here.
Sure.
DJ Gencat, Marianne Kurt. There's a lot of people that I think can contribute to this. I've read a lot. What consumes me sometimes at 2:00 in the morning are the articles that I read about the music industry. And one that I read this morning at I don't know what time was about a huge push and a difference between putting out EPs, LPs, and singles.
Yeah.
And there's a massive shift happening, and the benefits and the pros and cons involved in all 3 of those were a very hot topic for different people to talk about, coming from different places, saying like EP, here's the pros and cons, LP, here's the pros and cons, singles, here's the pros and cons. So how do you determine, with knowing now your concept of it, I get that being an album. You
Yeah.
know, what are your I guess thoughts, or where do you fall on single releases versus LPs versus EPs? Like, and I'll also offer that question to anybody in the chat. Like Marianne Kurt, you're putting out music all the time. Like, because it's different for everybody, and I'm very interested. Like, do people find more success that are in the chat in singles and EPs and LPs? Like, and where do you fall with that? I imagine this next album you're talking about with the stories that connect a character, that's going to be an album. You know, you can have for eight songs. I think that is that an LP? Is it where do they break?
Yeah, that's an LP. I guess, you know, anything that used to be classified a long playing record,
right? Long play and extended play, I think
extended play. That's right. Yeah,
is what they are.
I am hoping to on this one. I'm going to release 2 or 3 of the singles first, and then release the album. And
That's
the
a great
reason
idea.
for doing that, these days nobody has any attention span, and so the push I've read that the best thing to do is to just keep releasing single after single after single, and then you should get added to playlists. You should get more traction. But the trouble is, if you only release single after single after single, I'm going to want to look you up on Spotify and listen to a body of work.
I want to listen to a collection. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so rather than making a playlist or making, you know, sort of a featured, here's what I have, my intention was to have people check me out on whatever platform and find a body of work, you know, find something cohesive that they can listen through should they want to.
Absolutely.
And then you kind of satisfy both things. And so what I'll do is I'll do like 2 or 3 songs, I'll release the album, and then I'll keep releasing what I hope to be the singles off that album, so that, you know, after a while, whenever people go back, they find the album and they go listen to it. But yeah,
the kind of breadcrumb back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one of those things that the people that have come through my studio, you know, we've sort of dabbled in this, you know, like, you know, should we just constantly release singles? Should we release an EP? EPs seem to work really well, you know, because if you've got a small collection, you know, I know you guys your album is sort of an EP length. It's perfect length because it's long enough that I know exactly what you guys are about, but it's not so long that I'm like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, and it's different when it's acoustic. Acoustic versus big band and full band is completely different, you know. So I think that's I think the 5 works for us. For your 8, are they?
Sure.
How are they produced? How many channels are you thinking?
Well, mostly it's acoustic stuff. I'm trying really hard to lean into the intricacies of the guitar playing with the acoustic stuff if I can. But there's a good amount of tunes on there that can be bigger, you know. So if I can, you know, I play bass, I can play drums a little bit, and so I'm going to experiment with those things as quickly as I can because I got a month. But you know, I'm going to experiment as quick as I can. I'm going to go to some other guys' studios for a couple of those songs because one of them is a really weird song.
Nice.
If
So
you
of
have a second, I can
Of
tell
the
you
8,
about it. But
yeah. I want to know. And of the 8 songs, how many do you already have written, and how many are you still kind of feeling out and working on? Like how many are done that you could play, and how many are still kind of in the process?
well, you know, if it was playing them off live, I can play all 8 right now. But it's the production of that. You know, it's like you guys were doing whenever you're in the studio. It's choosing, you know, how big do I go on this particular track? You know, do I just keep it 2 guitars, 2 vocals, or do I, you know, do I really launch in? Do I want to put a load of percussion in here? Do I want to put a load of bass? You know, I play a little lead guitar as well, so it's like, you know, hey, do I want to embellish this a little bit? And so I'm trying to make those decisions, but I'm nearly farming that out for a couple of the tracks to other people, so that I don't need to make the decisions on all of them, because I can record a lot of it in my own studio, but I want a different sound than what I would come up with. And that's what I find. If you got folks that produce, like the guys at Castle Door, I know they're great all rounders, but they may have a particular style that's great. And so you would go to Castle Door Studios very definitely for this sound, but you might go to other studio up the road for that sound.
Sure.
You know, so it's one of those things that I'm sort of going around the market.
You found yourself supported by the incentive, by the program, to be able to be like, hey, here it is, like do your best. And Matt goes, awesome.
I got to spend this money.
Yeah,
Write me a song.
It's different. Yeah, it's different if Marty and Matt are just trying to put together an album. They're trying to scrape together what they could do. It limits their choices. But if you have an incentive, a program stepping in there saying, "Hey, we're going to give you X amount of dollars," and you have to use it all in 30 days. This is like Brewster's Millions. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie.
That's what I was thinking of.
It's like you got to spend the money.
I can't tell anybody to spend it all.
That's awesome, dude. So how far after this is done? Because I imagine you're going to crush it in March. You're going to get it all taken care of. At least get everything paid for. If you get everything paid for and you spent the money, then cool. You got a little time. But what release month were you thinking about?
So I'm going to release the first single before the end of this month. I'm going to then release the album at the end of next month.
Nice, dude.
And hope that satisfies it. What this program was is it's actually like a COVID recovery program for artists or for engineers. So I could have applied like as a sound engineer. I could have applied for money to buy gear to replace stuff that was failing, to sort of make up for the stuff that I haven't been able to buy over the past couple of years. But I decided to go for it and say, yep, I put out a couple of singles. I'm an artist.
Dude, hell yeah. When was the last time you had your release? When was your last release?
Oh, it was last Christmas. So not the Christmas that's just passed, but the one before, Christmas 2020.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time for Marty to get back out there. Marty and Matt. Now, if you guys don't know, we're chatting with Marty McIver. This is the ghostwriter for Matt McIver. Matt McIver is the front. He's the guy, but he's like the guy. But Marty is the real brains behind the whole project. And it's been a couple years, and we finally meet Marty McIver, the man behind Matt McIver. Now, Matt was here for a just short time. He stopped in for literally just a second, and then
was like, hi.
Yeah, and then Marty came back. So that's what we're chatting with right now about a brand new album that he has. Would you? And I know you said you just put Toby to sleep.
Yeah.
You were sleeping and texting, which is weird at the same time. Odd. But hey, whatever. He's not a sleepwalker. He's a sleep texter. He just crushes characters.
That's fantastic.
Just crushing it. And it was coherent and perfect. It was well done. It's like a conscious subconscious.
Like he can take a nap anytime.
Yeah.
Mid-conversation.
Still working.
Like, no,
the mouse is going. The keyboard is going. He's crushing him. He's like... So, would you be down to jam a song for us?
Yeah, sure.
So this is what I want to do, Matt. If it's cool, Jan, let the great Commodore and I wrap up the wrap up. Give us a couple minutes. We'll let you get all squared away, and then we'll bring you back on to finish up the show. How do you feel about that?
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
I think we stopped at Friday when McIver popped in, so we can rock out Saturday or Sunday, and then we're gonna stare at Matt McIver in the green room over here for a little bit.
Just check. Let's see. I'm gonna.
Dude, so good having Marty. Sorry. Jump in. Matt McIver, ladies and gentlemen. I saw this Jessica Burns. We were talking about security for the pizzas, and she says, pizza security.
Of course.
Clearly, it's pizza security.
Exactly what that's called.
So chatting with Matt McIver just during the weekly wrap-up, we made it all the way to Sasha and Nisa. We were going through these fantastic photos that she has. Brownies. Incredible, dude. So good. She does such... Oh, what a great shot. Look at that salmon. Oh, goodness gracious. Dude, look at that. Look at the detail on this picture, bro. That's not bad. We're in close.
There it is.
Look at that.
Man.
Holy Tedesco.
That is fancy.
Look at that right there. This top part. That's insanity.
And it tasted that good also.
Well done. And thank you, G Drive, for letting us zoom in this much on a photo.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, man. You gave us the full.
At first it was blurry. I'm like, oh, and then it had to process it a little bit.
Oh, there we go. Great shot of that. Oh man, that was so good.
Look at the feta.
He's like, just give me the feta.
Give me the feta.
Give me the feta. There she is, Chef Sasha Anissa, displaying the salmon proudly.
Love it.
All the dishes. Those little. Oh, that's right. We had the little phyllo dough cups.
It's coming up.
Oh, bro,
it's coming up.
Those were so good.
I got pictures of those too.
You're like, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Sometimes you got.
There's three of her.
Gotcha. Well, you got to make sure. I mean, she is the chef of the night, so we got to make sure that we get a bunch. Oh, look at that fantastic presentation.
The tzatziki on the right and the chimichurri on the left.
The quinoa with it looks like
the zucchini, red and yellow peppers.
Red and yellow peppers.
And parsley.
Parsley
is in there.
Fantastic with the salmon.
With the salmon, yeah.
Bro, that tzatziki was awesome too. Everything she made. So is this of video?
I don't know what this is.
Piece of video. 17 seconds.
I spent last night beneath the
So that's awesome.
All right.
They waited
Fantastic.
till we were done with the song.
Yeah. Thank you for that. That was awesome. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Could hear that audio. Oh man. Oh, stand by. Boop. There it is. Thank you, Michelle Hess. All we see are two handsome guys. That's because I was trying to get you guys to throw some comments up there. I figured you just passed out drooling on the table, looking at all the pictures of all this food. Oh man. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, they
Boom.
didn't see any of those.
No, there it is, the salmon. Oh, fantastic. Look at this.
Look at
I bet
that.
it was just torture for them. We're talking
like,
about
oh
this
my
delicious
God.
food. You're like, good God, look at that. It's so delicious.
Like glazed
Perfect.
perfectly. Yeah, the little lemon in there.
Oh, great
Feta.
great shot. That's right, feta.
Feta.
Is that all you see? Is that's just what you see
that's
first?
all I see.
Yeah.
That's all I see. That's all I need
Oh,
to see, really.
Fantastic.
Because whatever's underneath is going to be awesome. You know why?
Because it got feta.
'Cause there's feta.
There's
on
feta
it.
on top.
Yeah.
There we go. Chef Sasha Anissa proudly displaying. There it is. The salmon, the quinoa, and there were the little tiny phyllo dough desserts that I recognize. And there was shot 2, shot 3, boom, plate,
Boom.
incredible,
Final presentation.
incredible. We just walked through
And
this
the little- and
this
the
mess
little-
right here.
the little guys.
Insanity.
You.
There it is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. So delicious. So good. Oh, that's a great shot. Like it. Like that bracelet. It's awesome. It's a good bracelet. There we go. Oh, nice. Rocking the Ready Whip. Ready Whip's always key.
Whip it to cream. Yeah.
Whip it the cream. Yeah, you can tell.
And then the little,
Oh,
the little
look at that.
mangoes, the little mangoes on top.
Top of the little, that's like the little diced mangoes.
Yeah.
Oh, totally delicious, man. Super flavorful.
So good. So good.
There was a curd in the bottom. They had curd in the bottom that had whipped cream. And then it had
Yes.
the mangoes on
Yes.
top, and it was in a little phyllo cup.
Yep.
She actually walked us through the idea where she came up with that, which was totally cool, man. I really appreciate it. She was a great guest. Sasha Anissa, Eat Play Live, host and producer. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. She's like, you know what? I know you're going to show this picture on Monday, so here you go. We're going to nail it. She's crushing.
Yeah.
Great business sense. Again, Eat, Play, Live, Sasha. Check all her stuff out. She does like parties. She does events. She does travel. Incredible. A woman of many talents. We were fortunate to have her join us on Friday night. Menu was outstanding. Really good
I
food.
ate good.
Okay. So talk about this. Is what we were talking about. Matt McIver. We're almost there.
This was on my bike ride on Saturday.
So this is the one. This is
And
just an awesome picture.
I learned this photography trick on Instagram.
Gotcha.
We came to this it's not really a bridge, it's just a walkway. But like I saw this and I'm like, oh, stop riding. I have to take a picture. And I have a cool little pouch underneath my
Gotta take a
seat
picture.
now, so I could bring my phone. And I took a picture of this. And then I want to show you that's just a regular picture. You get out your camera,
Cool
you hold
picture.
up the phone,
Yeah.
you take a picture, that's it.
It's a good.
Now, the
and I
difference
will say this:
between-
good eye. It's a great eye, dude. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
really nice picture.
Oh yeah, I had to get that.
However,
So the next picture that you're going to see is a photo trick that I learned.
nice.
You turn your phone upside down so the top of it is touching the ground. So the lens is right by the floor. And then it's going to focus on what's right in front, and then you just tap on where you want the focus to be and then take the picture like that, and this is the difference.
So in this case, you turn the phone upside down, put it on the ground. Where you tapped, did you tap the lower close ground, or did you tap the far distance end of the bridge? Like which one did you? What do you
tapped
want to focus on?
Right where the lines meet. That's where I tapped.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Go
So
to the next one.
Let's check this out. Boom. Look at that. How awesome is that? That's just same spot,
Same spot,
upside down phone.
but just down lower.
And then when you tap to focus, you tapped on the end of the bridge where the handrails meet.
Yeah,
Like the
because
very
it'll
center of it?
immediately focus on what's right in front of the camera
Of
down
course,
there.
of course.
So you just tap somewhere else, and whoa,
Yeah.
almost knocked that
Glad
over.
that wasn't on camera. That would have been crazy. I almost did it a couple times with this glass over here.
Yeah.
Getting crazy. Dude.
So that was, and there's a couple more
Great shot, man.
from my bike ride on Saturday.
Great shot. Awesome stuff. Oh, nice. Look at that.
Look how gorgeous it was outside.
How did you not run down in there and jump in the water? Just too cold? That just looks inviting.
Right?
Looks very inviting. That's beautiful. Nice. Look at that water. Where was this?
In DeBerry.
Look at that. Juan and Carrie from DeBerry.
That's right. Our third show.
That's right, man. That was chaos.
Look at the sky.
Loved it.
Oh
It's
my
beautiful.
God, it was so good.
Oh, snap.
And we happened to ride by this.
The Commodore won this jet yesterday for Best Picture.
And
He
I
took
was
the
like,
Best Picture.
I need to take a picture of that.
We won this jet. We just have to figure out how to get it home.
Betsy laid underneath it and took a picture like from underneath.
Is this Biking with Betsy?
This is Biking with Betsy.
Biking with Betsy. Nice shot, dude.
It did not look like a jet.
Oh, let's go back to the quinoa. I love it. It did not look like a jet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Too funny. All right, sweet, man. Well, that was a nice little break right there.
Yeah.
Back to some shots of the salmon and the quinoa.
How did they land right in the middle? I just added them.
It might be numerical.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
These look like the flatbreads pre tikka masala. Chicken tikka masala. Chicken tikka masala. There's the shells, the phyllo shells. There's a great Commodore coffee caffeinating up.
Dude, that coffee is amazing.
Before the show.
Yeah.
We're listening to a little Spotify in the background. There's Chef Michael O'Brien. That's rain, baby. I saw it earlier when I was standing outside with Patricio. I was like, oh, yeah, I love this time. It's just before a storm. Like the temperature drops. The wind gets nice and smooth.
No shit.
Such good stuff, man. Yeah, Chef Sasha crushed it on Friday. She did so great. We have a ton of pictures, so we normally don't have this many pictures. This is fantastic. The beginning of the tiki masala, chicken tiki masala. Wild Wonders, there it is. Oh, we're kind of deconstructing here. I love it. Boom. Great shot. I love cucumbers. One of my favorite vegetables. There we go. Digging it. Oh, nice shot here. This was from the family room. That's what that's the 3 cameras we had up and running. This is pre-show. Not bad. There's the great Commodore enjoying a cup of Joe.
Yeah.
Enjoying a cup of Joe, hanging out.
Coffee's good.
Heather Bador. She's the one who Womaning Still Serving was the connection link between us and the great Sasha Anissa. Heather Bador
She brought Sasha to us.
She was in attendance that night as well. Super chill, fantastic energy. She brought delicious drinks and a raspberry lemonade from Turkey Hill Tea that she left me. Thank you, Heather Bador.
That's what was in the shot.
Oh yeah. So that's what it was. That was delicious. Yeah. I said, man, they have Turkey Hill here. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. What's up, Dana Ricker? Good to see you, my dude.
All right, it's like 3:00 in the morning for Matt.
All right, Matt, you ready to rock and roll?
Let's get back in here.
All right, let's do this. We're going to stop this screen. Yep. We're going to add this guy in. Yep.
Right.
We're going to do one of these. Matthew McIver, are you there, bud?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me okay? Or is it sort of sketchy?
Yeah. It's Go ahead and play a little bit. Let's see what you got.
I can take the headset out and just use the phone mic if it works better.
Take the headset out and let's try that.
All right. You're going to have to give me a thumbs up because I won't be able to hear you.
Oh, you're fine, man.
All right. Nice. Okay. Should I go ahead? I should go ahead, right? Yeah, I should go ahead. Okay. Thank you very much for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marty McIver. This is Matt McIver rocking a jam from his new album. Hope you guys enjoy it, man.
So this is Matt.
It's great to see you.
Around, which is Marty.
Great to see you, Matt. This is Matt McIver. Here's a beautiful song he wrote, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Matt, not Marty. Matt.
Thanks, everybody. So this song is called. I've got to put this on the right round. This song is called "Candle." Morning light pierces the cage at the door. The room somehow smells worse than the night before. I locate the culprit asleep on the floor. I best get the coffee pot on. offer a cup. He looks up from the tiles, regains his composure, and offers a smile. He might tell the whole truth, but not for a while. It's still too early to tell. It's still too early. He's been burning the candle. He's had much more than he can handle. He says it wasn't like this when I was a young man. These 3-day hangovers weren't part of my plan. How did I get from where I was, where I am? I guess the Lord only knows. Guess the Lord only knows.
Nice, dude.
Okay, headphones in. I can hear.
And that
applause.
right there is the main reason that we love Matt, but I can't say that out loud. So that is the reason that we love Matt so much. Like right there, I can't even say it again. But man, I hope he doesn't get upset with me for saying that. That was all me. But that was awesome, bro. Well done. That was beautiful. It was just gorgeous. I could listen to a bunch of songs of that. That would just put it on with the rain. Like right now it's raining here, so like the rain falling down
serious?
with you singing. Yeah, it was awesome, dude. That was fantastic, man. Very, very good. Thanks for playing that for us, dude. And that's Candle.
That's Candle.
Nice,
So there's a
man.
couple of songs in the album with that guy on it. There's a couple of things happen later on. There's a really weird song where there's a friend of mine who went to live in Canada, and he's from here and doesn't know how to dress for -20, whatever that is in your money. And like he ran out into the snow, like knee-high snow, in his shorts and t-shirt. And he's from here where the weather is just always normal. And so like I wrote a song like he went out in the snow and he never came back. And so it's things like that, liking to keep it nice and dark.
Like as a child, running through the snow is fun. It's fun to run through snow.
Yeah.
It's fun to do that. It's really bright and it's fun and it's crumbly and you can have a great time. But dude, not being able to find your way back—that is a whole different story. Like that would be terrifying, man. So thanks for bringing the horror to it. We love that. That's clearly a song written by Marty.
Most welcome.
That was written by Marty. Yeah, we got that. Dude, thank you for. Usually, what we do is the Great Commodore and I wrap up the show with a song. But if that's cool with you, man, that was a fantastic. Dude, you can't step up from high enough already. So I think that was awesome, bro. Thank you so much for playing for us, man.
Thank you so kindly for having me on and at such short notice. It was lovely.
Dude, yeah, sorry
Really
it was
lovely.
last minute, but I recognized an opportunity. I was like, this is Matt McIver. Like, let's chat with this dude. So thank you so much, man. We really appreciate it, dude. And that's keep us
Thanks,
up to date
guys.
on what's going on. Keep us up to date on when you're coming out, when you're releasing everything. Just let us know what we can do. And whenever you're ready to rock and roll and jam another jiggity jam for us, dude.
Come on
Let
back.
us know.
Jam.
And we have the group chat for Ireland, so we're gonna make that one happen,
Sure.
dude. We got all the right players in there, right? I think that's everybody. I think
All
that's
right.
all the players. So excited to see you, dude. Thanks for staying up late and chatting with us, man.
Thanks so much, guys. Have a great
You got it,
evening.
man. You
or
too, bro.
afternoon.
See you, man.
Evening. Yeah, evening. That was awesome. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. This Wednesday, 7:05 is our Patreon show. We're going to go over all the crazy shenanigans we were talking about at the very beginning.
Whole new line of movie
Bro.
quotes.
And a new song, which is awesome. And a new song that a whole new line of movie quotes.
We need to have at least 5.
Oh,
But
easily.
we need to come up with different prizes too.
That's a great idea. That's a good idea. Wednesday, 7:05, guys. Check us out. If you're a Patreon member, by all means, you'll see it posted in the private Facebook group. If you're not, patreon.com/KitchenKillaz. We have such a good time. We hope you guys join us on Wednesday at 7:05 and Friday. We're at the Demeters. Brian and Lindsay and Rowan The Great Demeters. Fantastic menu. That's going to be posted tomorrow for our Patreon members as well. So you see the set list. The poll goes up tomorrow at noon. You're going to see the menu for Friday night. And then on Wednesday we're gonna be having a great time. So we'll see you guys Wednesday night at 7:05. Is that cool? Cool. Any final words from him, Commodore?
Final words.
We need a 30-second exit, but we don't. So here it is. 3, 2, 1, exit.
Bye.